Welcome backstage at the birthday show with the boys from Cage the Elephant, Matt and Brad. Fellas, welcome back to Jacksonville.
How's it going?
It has been a very long time since you guys have been back. It's got to be like 3 years at this point. You may have actually played this venue the last time
We did play this venue.
Yeah, this was the last time we played here.
Man,
Yeah.
so
Was it that long ago? I feel like it was more recent, like 2 years.
years ago, I think it was the tour with Manchester Orchestra. That might have been 2 or 3.
Oh, yeah. You know what? It was probably 3 years ago.
Wow, crazy.
I remember because I threw a tantrum when I heard you guys weren't coming back. I was very upset.
Oh,
To be
gosh.
fair, he throws tantrums all the time.
That is true. That is true.
Sorry to be the catalyst of your tantrums.
It's all good because right now you're the catalyst of my zen. That's how
Okay, cool.
So how's life been for the last 2 or 3 years? You guys released another album. It seems like it launched you into a new stratosphere with the band.
If you say so. No, it feels good. Last year was a really great year. Working on a new album and just trying to continue making records.
What's changed?
I agree with that. I agree with everything he just said.
I mean, it definitely I feel like the last album was a big step for us as far as becoming better songwriters and
I feel like that's for every record for us.
Yeah, true.
It's been a slow progression because we got started late as far as a lot of kids are exposed to a lot more music than we were when we were kids.
we came from a really small town in Kentucky.
Yeah,
so
we went through this when we moved to London, we went through this massive just growth period, and I feel like it's carried over onto each record. We kind of overcome some certain adversities with each record. So
it's interesting to me, specifically for musicians, specifically at the age you guys are, because it really is a coming of age time in a person's life on a normal basis. Forget about the fact, as performing artists, as writing artists, as playing artists, you work that into your music as well. Have you seen some of that come out of the things in your life, some of your experiences over the last few years really affect the music? I know you said it was a different process for you this time around.
Absolutely. I think that circumstance always has a really heavy role in creativity.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, definitely learned how to be more intentional recently, and I don't know if that answers the question at all.
and also, I mean, I think that throughout life you go through certain situations that change your outlook and your general views of life, and so I think your music is going to change with the way you change in life.
Yeah.
You guys, when you put on a stage show, I remember the first time I saw you in concert, I said, Matt is probably going to die on stage.
Whoa, wow.
And they're probably going to have to replace the entire stage. Because
You're like, Matt's going to die on stage, and I hope it's at our birthday party.
I don't want that to happen, but I mean, that would be kind of...
Get the ratings up.
To put perspective on it, though, that show I was at, it was at a theater, and I'm in the balcony, he's up front, and I can only see the front of the stage from the balcony. Yeah, I'm sitting with the little people, I guess. But you go to the front of the stage and disappear. And I swore, everyone I was with thought you fell off the stage. We all run up to the front of the balcony, and you're dancing across armrests while some roadie, I don't know who you guys hired to do this, some maniac is running after you with your mic cords.
Yeah.
That was probably our tour manager or our guitar tech, either one.
Yeah. They'll be doing tonight too. So.
I bought a record at the show, and it was on the armrest, and you actually stepped on it. So
I'm so
gross. Talks about that. I just wonder, because I saw you suplex your guitar on the stage after the show, and I'm like, how do these guys get their deposit back at the end of the night?
We don't pay deposit.
Oh, there you go.
We just bounce out as fast as we possibly can.
That's the move. I like it.
No, I think I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, me too.
Do you feel like as you get older, is it becoming more tricky to do these, because you jumped off a 15-foot stack wearing Vans with no foot support at all, and we could.
Where was this here?
This was at the Florida Theater, which was.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think you guys were with Silver Sun Pickups and a band called Anhorse.
Yeah,
and it was like, what do we do after that? Because after the show, everybody was looking at each other oh my God, that was wow. Because the songs really do carry themselves well, and it's kind of poetic, and but the show is it's an uppercut to the chin of that poetry.
I mean, we came from, like Matt said earlier, of a really small town, and I don't know, the bar and house parties that we used to play just kind of carried that vibe. And,
Yeah.
you know, it was the type of club that we would most likely get kicked out after the show.
Yeah, totally.
And they were our friends that owned the bar.
Yeah. Well, and it, like, being from a small town too, like, we didn't realize it then, but we were all working really hard to entertain each other. So
Right,
like,
sure,
you kind of you learn those things, and it carries over.
It's like,
And there was
afterwards, you talk about it.
Yeah.
And also the whole music scene in Bowling Green is kind of like we're all best friends, but we're always trying to one up each other.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
totally.
sure. It's like that really vicious rivalry, but you're all really good
Yeah,
friends.
yeah.
Makes sense.
You guys travel with your families these days?
Not much, really. I mean, sometimes Brad's wife will come out, or my wife will come out on tour for.
My wife used to tour
stint.
manage our band, but we recently had a baby, so
Buy her out with that golden parachute.
Yeah.
She was like, you have to resist.
she was the one that was like, oh guys, I guess I'm gonna have to quit doing this.
Like, this is 8 months along. I think I'm tired of running after Matt with the mic cord.
Yeah,
It's up to
totally.
me. She would have one of those little strap-on freaking baby things.
Working the merch table.
Yeah.
Kid takes the money, wife hands a t-shirt. It's all part of a system.
Yeah.
Family affair. I like
She decided that it was enough when we got in an argument, and I punched her in the stomach.
Oh, ouch.
That sounds like the Puddle of Mud biopic, by the way. Sounds like what Scanlon joined the band at one point. Guys, I really do appreciate you guys coming back
Thank
out
you.
here for the birthday show.
Thanks.
It's just amazing. Cage the Elephant finally back again, right here for X1029's 6th birthday. You guys, going to be a crazy show.